Lesson 12.2, define data sources and create the data model. This lesson will configure the data sources for our BI report. It supports OBIEE, of course. It takes in the analysis reports and can build a data model relatively quickly. It also takes in data from these other sources, including Microsoft products. You do need a data model. The data model passes the information when the report is executed. That is how the report gets its information, is from this data model. The data model can contain master detail relationships and can be rather complex. Okay, to create a BI report, again, we start with a data model. So it's a new, and there's the published reporting. Okay, there's the report, report job, data model, and then we can create templates without even going into the reporting process, and other templates as well. So I'll talk about that in the next lesson when I talk about reports. Right now we want to create a data model. So we're going to drop into the data model, and we're going to use a rather simple report here, but it's kind of nice because we can pull in an existing data model. So here it's loading up, and it's showing us the different types of things that we need, and we need a data set. So we're going to open a new data set, and here are all the different options, input options that you have. We can run a query. We can run a web service. We can run an XML file. We can pull in a Microsoft Excel file. We can pull in a comma-separated value file, okay, and DECA reports. All these different types of things. We want a BI analysis report. This is an OBIEE class, but you can build a data model from any of these other sources. So here we're going to give it our revenue report. Data model, and I want to go look for this in our system, and using the subfolder that I made, the OBIEE, I want to go look in the users. This is where that folder kind of becomes important, is when we drill in here, we're waiting, it's going to paint out our other folders. I have found this test environment sometimes didn't print out the default folders. So if I created a folder, it would find that folder. So the OBIEE class is the folder that I'm going to pick my revenue report out of. Okay. And there's OBIEE class. And we're just going to take a simple one. We can take any of our reports and produce, but let's just take that one that we did in the last lesson, the agent revenue report. And timeout is in 60 seconds. It should do the work by then. And it creates a data model for us, okay? We can change the data model. We can go into the different features of the data model. But there's our 3 columns that were in the analysis report. Other things that we can do here, we can review the structure if we like, the data, we can view some data, and we need to save as sample data. This is an important step, so it's going to view some data for us. It's going to process this. We can export the data, but we also want to save as sample data. Data is saved. We can save as our revenue report. Data model. Revenue report data model, and I want to put it back into my OBIEE class, just so that it's easy to find.